my name's Alli. I'm a Texas X mechanical engineer turned computer scientist, now working at Oracle as a cloud solutions engineer. Now, if you ask any of my friends, they will tell you that I love to talk. So we at TechZ thought that I would be the perfect person to bring y'all some of my unpopular opinions that I think can help you guys change your mindset on working in corporate tech. So let's get into it. So number one, and hiring managers are not gonna like this one, but your major doesn't really matter when trying to get a job in tech. You know, I'm sure y'all are familiar with when you go onto a job posting, there's a certain level of experience requirement, right? Maybe you had to be a computer science major, maybe you have to have 10 internships under your belt, something like that. But I'm here to tell you that's kind of not true. If you are passionate about the job and you're passionate about the industry and you are willing to put in that work to learn the skills that allow you to be successful at that job, that's simply all you need. So when looking at those job postings, I want you to apply to those jobs, even if you think you don't meet the experience requirement. And I want you to show the interviewer and communicate to the interviewer why you want that job and demonstrate your passion and how you're pursuing it outside of maybe your set major. So let's say you're applying for a software job or a job in corporate tech and you didn't necessarily major in computer science. This was me, guys. What I want you to do is on your resume and in your interview, show how you're pursuing that passion for tech outside of maybe your designated major. Maybe you've developed an app, maybe you have this extensive GitHub repo, maybe you're just simply taking classes online on your own volition. Guess what, y'all? This counts as experience. And here's a little secret. Once you actually get on the job, nobody knows more than the next person. You know, everyone is completely new and given this totally blank slate. And even if Bill Gates gets a job at Oracle, he's still gonna have to do the certifications and he's still gonna have to learn Oracle technologies. And it's the same for y'all. So what will set you apart though is your willingness to learn and your tenacity, you know, how you go about acquiring these new skills. Number two, it's okay to be a little selfish when building your career. You know, I think everyone has always been told that being selfish is ultimately hindering. But kind of like I said, you know, everyone is given this blank slate when they start their job. So I want you to selfishly seize every opportunity that is ever presented to you. So maybe someone needs help with a customer and they've slacked your whole team. I want you to immediately volunteer. Maybe your boss has a side project that he or she is working on that they need someone to take lead on. I want you to immediately claim that leadership role for yourself. And maybe you see someone, you know, doing something really cool that piques your interest. Ask to join their team and get connected with them. So as a result, you will gain the reputation of someone who is tenacious and passionate and someone who gets things done. And most importantly, someone who isn't afraid to fail. So my third unpopular opinion is that people actually want your perspective. I think there's this narrative going around right now that, you know, if you're young or you're new in your job or you're the bottom of the totem pole, whatever you want to call it, that your opinion doesn't matter. But I'm here to tell you that that is simply not true. Corporate culture is changing, and I promise you that your opinion is actually sought after rather than avoided. Because a young and fresh perspective is so important in today's day and age when creating products or experiences that actually appeal to the popularity of the masses. So share your opinion, speak up, and tell others when you think something could be improved. I promise y'all that your opinion is so valuable. So those are my 3 unpopular opinions that I hope help you get your dream job in corporate tech. Connect with me on LinkedIn, Instagram, or Facebook and tell me about it. Just know that I'm always cheering y'all on and that you always have me in your corner. Tune in next week for another episode of TechZ.